guys, and welcome to Sonoma Raceway for the running the Toyota Save Mart 350. Today, 39, of course, drivers will be competing today. Um, and to give an update for the guys who are no longer going to be, they're going to have to race themselves into the race, they're going to have to race in every week or go through knockout qualifying. The 18 Samoa's Con, 70 of Karen James, 81 of Dave James, 34 of Chris Sherman, 14 of RJ Harper, 95 of Cole Miller, 17 of Reese Cameron, 13 of Rex Wilkes, 43 of Chase Harris, 6 of Jeff Cameron, and the 24 Steamball at third. For the guys who missed today's race, it goes as follows. The 18 of Samoa's Con, 95 of Cole Miller, 34 of Chris Sherman, and the 81 of Dave James. So, drivers are hoping to get back on track next week, and obviously they're going to have to do this all over again next week, or next race, at Memphis, which will be on Wednesday. Richmond will be on Friday, and Lucas Oil Raceway will be on Saturday. Yes, we're doing 4 races this week. We got to get caught up so we can get the series done in time. So that's what we're doing. So the next 2 weeks are going to be, this week and next week are going to be a four race weeks. The following week will be back to a 3 weeks, and then the following week after that will be back to a 4 week. I'm going to go back and forth with 4 weeks and 3 weeks after that probably, because at that point we're getting close to having it done on time. But I want to get done before the 15th, well before the 15th. I'm hoping to get done on the 10th. I don't even know what day the 10th's on, so whatever Monday, Wednesday, Friday in that area time, that's when we're gonna upload a race, the final race of the season. And then also there will be a montage video or a season breakdown video, review video as well at the end of the season. That's why I'm saying we have to get it done in time so I can do that. So yeah. So we're going to get the command start the engines. Starting on the pole today is Mitchell Collins, and starting next to him is Jacob Deputy, but we're going to get the command start the engines. We'll give you your starting 10 and your rest of your starting lineup here from Sonoma.
Drivers, start your engines!
So Mitchell Collins is going to roll us off here, and then we're going to I'll give you your starting 10 here from Sonoma. So, here we go. On the pole today, Mitchell Collins. Starting second, Jacob Deputy. Starting third, Ian Brannon. Starting fourth, Steve Pollard. Starting fifth, Austin Horton. Starting sixth, Daniel Hammond. Starting seventh, Nick Lewis. Starting eighth, Robert Pollard. Starting ninth, Jeff Cameron. And starting 10th, Tim Horton. And we're going to give you your rest of your starting lineup here. Here from Sonoma. One of, I think, this is the second of 6 road courses on our schedule this year. Next season we're obviously going to have more road courses added to the schedule. More than likely, as road courses are becoming more liked throughout the NASCAR space, including me, IndyCar fan here, so tells you a lot. So our point leader, Arthur Xavier, is starting in 20th today, so he's gonna have to work his butt off today. Simply, we all know here, because here it's really hard to pass here at Sonoma, so he's gonna have to work his butt off to get back to where he needs to be, and he'll probably be starting on the Jacob Deputy's line. So that's gonna be the easiest line around the track, but eventually, like later on, so I don't know. Sonoma, anything can happen. So we're about to get started here. Go around. Forget all the turn numbers. It's been so long since IndyCar's raced here. But we're gonna go around the bus stop here. Or I don't know if it's a bus stop. I don't. Around the last turn, second to last turn, and this is gonna be a mess. There it is. Never know, go around on pace laps here. But hopefully get back in order here. Looks like they did. Here we go. Mitchell Collins, lead us to the line. And we're green here from Sonoma. And Jacob Deputy is going to take the lead here. And then Mitchell Collins is going to take second. Ian Brennan in third. And then Steve Pollard in fourth. Behind him is Austin Horton. So Jacob Deputy's going to come around here. It looks like he's going to lead the first lap here from Sonoma. For Go Fast Racing, this is a good look for Go Fast. They got 2 cars in the top 10 here, or they did. I don't know what happened to Steve. What happened to the 32? Brett Kleppinger, he's in 12th. So pretty much, oh, there's a caution. Looks like Casey Horton and Cameron Parker were involved. They're a little bit off pace here. Yeah, Cameron Parker was involved. So we're gonna see what happened here. First, we're gonna check if we have any anything. We'll be right back though for that. And if we have any pit stops or not, we'll be right back for that. Welcome back here from Sonoma, and it looks like Jacob Deputy's going to pit here. Different strategy. We got multiple cars pit. We got only two cars pitting. So you wonder he's doing a different strategy in the rest of the series. He may be short pitting here, but only on lap 2. I think it's a little early to be pitting. But we only got 15 laps here, so I don't know. I could be wrong, but we're gonna see what happened to Cameron Parker. Welcome back here to Sonoma, and it looks like Kai Rivera caused this entire accident. We're gonna go to helicopter view because it's a better view. But it looks like Kai Rivera just sneaked through. This was on the restart here, on the start, I mean. And Kai Rivera just doesn't give room to either one of the cars in front of him, Trevor Collins and Cameron Parker, and he causes this accident. Trevor Collins probably has the most damage out of all of them. You got to feel bad for both Trevor Collins and Cameron Parker because they had it wasn't their fault. It was Kai Rivera the entire time. So I wouldn't be surprised the NASCAR officials talked to Kai Rivera after this race, because that's that's a bad restart. So and it looks like the two of Will Parrish got off the road, but I don't think wrecked or anything. So we'll be right back to the green. Welcome back here to Sonoma, and we're about to go back green here. So I'm gonna give you your starting 10. 21 of Mitchell Collins, third. Ian Brennan, fourth. Third, Steve Pollard, fourth. Austin Horton, fifth. Nick Lewis 6th, Daniel Hammond 7th, Robert Pollard 8th, Tim Horton 9th, Jacob Boyles, and then 10th, Brett Kleppinger. And they're going to have a terrible restart again here because that's what they do here at Sonoma. They don't know how to go around pace laps. But what can you ask them to do when there's no pace car, right? LOL. Okay, here we go. We're green here again from Sonoma. And Ian Brenn's going to go around the right side there, but of course that's not pure. It is the preferred line coming up here the turn, and it looks like he's going to take the lead. 3-team to the lead. But Mitchell Collins is going to get the inside line here, but again, we got too many right turns coming up here, so. But no, Mitchell Collins takes the lead back. Okay, nice seeing Wood Brothers up here. I don't know if Mitchell Collins got a win this year. No, he does not. So, nice seeing him up here with the Wood Brothers. I don't know how many times I have to mention it. It's so nice seeing him up here. Mitchell Collins is gonna come around and lead a lap. No lap here. Sorry about that. And there's a caution again here. They can't get their act together. And we're going to go under caution again here for Sonoma. It looks like it involved the 88 of Kyle Brown and maybe even Stephen Paulo III here. A little off pace. So we got a lot of cars on the pit road here. I don't know if they were involved or just pitting. But I would have pitted during the pace laps. But yeah, it looks like the 88. And we got jumble mess right here, but we'll be right back to see what happened to Kyle Brown. Welcome back here to Sonoma, and it looks like Kyle Brown already suffered the damage, maybe on the pace lap, but he gets turned around here from Will Parrish. We're going to take it up, helicopter view here. But it looks like Will Parrish here just spins him out here. And he don't think he makes contact with anything, but that causes the caution to come out. It should not have been a full course caution, but you know it's NR and there's no regular cautions like that. So yeah. But we'll be right back to see what see the oh, it looks like the 24 got spinned out too. 24 of Stephen Fowler the third. That may have caused the caution, to be honest, not the other one, but I don't know. But he gets spinned out by Harley Tall, and that is not what Stephen Pollard III needs. He needs to get back on track today. It's going to send him to towards the back of the field. So we'll be right back to the green. Welcome back here to Sonoma. It looks like no one's out of the race. The 88's a little off pace. I don't know. He's trying to catch it. He's not. All right, never mind. But everybody's still in the race here. Nobody's out. We're gonna go back green here. And they're gonna have their mess again. They don't know how to go around on pace laps around that turn for some reason, but whatever. And we're gonna go back green here from Sonoma. And we're green here again from Sonoma. And there's another crash. Oh, there's a huge crash. 32 of Brett Kleppinger. We'll see what happened after this lap here. Race back to the green. And this has just been a crash fest so far. These guys just can't get their act together. And it looks like Mitchell Collins is going to lead him back to the line here. And he will. And we'll see what happened in that wreck with Brett Kleppinger and who else was involved. I don't know. I couldn't tell, but we'll be right back to see what happened. Welcome back here to Sonoma, and I think the Joe Gibbs crew is going to be pretty pissed off after this race. Muhammad Zainadullah just took out Ben Crouch, just absolutely just utterly took him out here, and didn't even tried to get around his own teammate. Well, I don't understand how he expects 3 wide's going to work here. But there's multiple incidents. I'm sorry, 32 of Brett Kleppinger was not involved. He got through it without any damage, but um, it was actually the 22 here that was involved. It just every time I see an orange car, I think of the 32 car. But whatever. We're gonna see what happened here. Again, he just came and turned his own teammate, took him out, took him towards the wall here, and this is gonna cause another wreck over here. The 41 comes back around here, but they had nowhere to go. Huge hit from by the 36 to the 22. And that causes the caution. We're gonna get a different view of this, obviously. Not a helicopter view, obviously. We get a ride along as well. Pretty hard lick there. And we're gonna get a ride along with the 22. Carter Joey. That's obviously going to end their day. That's a lot of damage to the 22 car. So we'll be right back for the green here from Sonoma. Welcome back here to Sonoma, and it looks like these guys pitted last caution. They got a little bit damage. The 96 does, our leader here, but 21's no longer a leader. Steve Pollard is now the new leader. Steve Pollard first, second, Nick Lewis third, Austin Horton fourth, Tim Horton fifth, Jacob Boyles sixth, Michael Meadows seventh, Rusty Potts eighth, Nathaniel Gardner in ninth, Jeff Cameron in 10th, Jacob Deputy. So we're gonna get the green here again. Hopefully if we can get through one lap without any wrecks. We got a couple cars with damage here up front. I don't know if they ran into another on the pace lap, so it looks like they did, as far as I can see. But we're green again here from Sonoma. Oh, a huge wreck. I think they kept it green though. No, they didn't. They spinned out. Caution's out. 12 Rusty Potts with major damage on that front hood. I forgot to mention, guys are out of the race. The 2 of Will Parrish, the 20 of Dylan Ibrahimian, the 22 of Carter Joey, the 19 of Ben Crouch, 36 of, sorry, forget the names, Alex Diaz, and the 88 of, sorry, Kyle Brown. So, those are the guys out of the race. See if we have any wrecks here going around, because they like wrecking a lot here for some reason. Oh, that beautiful scheme there for Brian James has got a little damage on the front. It's kind of sad. But it looks like Steve Paul is going to lead him back to the line here. And he will. And we'll see what happened to Rusty Potts. And again, a terrible restart by the 33, not by him exclusively, Nathaniel Gardner, but another bad restart from these guys. And again, he gets his nose under the 12 and just turns Rusty Potts around into the tire barrier. That ends his day. That's a huge hard lick by him. I wonder if that hurt or not, but That's going to end his day, obviously. Stuck in the tire barrier. But we'll be back for the green here from Sonoma. Welcome back here from Sonoma. And Rusty Potts is out of the race. But we're going to give you your top 10. Steve Pollard, Nick Lewis second, Austin Horton third, Michael Meadows fourth, Jeff Cameron fifth, Jacob Deputy sixth, Cameron Parker seventh, uh, Chris Splitzer eighth, Trevor Collins ninth, and Stephen Pollard the third and 10th. That's a good race for Stephen Pollard the third. That's exactly what he needs. Obviously, we had a couple of pit stops last lap, so a lot of these cars got shuffled towards the back of the field. Not all of them pitted though, so there's like one or two of them towards the front. But we're green again here from Sonoma. And there'll be 3 wide again. They're probably going to wreck just like they did. Yes, they do. Jacob Deputy, huge wreck. That's going to end the race here. And we're going to see who races back to the line here for the win. And these guys just can't get their stuff together here. Today's race was just a wreck fest. We didn't have a full green flag run go on here. And it looks like Steve Pollard's gonna win today's race. And we'll see what happened in his wreck here. Unless he has to pit, he's probably going to win this race. But we'll be right back to see what happened with Muhammad Zain Abdullah and 26 with Jacob Deputy. And again, 3 wide on the restart going around this turn, which not going to work. Going around turn 1 here. And he gets spun out. He runs in the tire wall, comes back onto the track. Huge lick, and then Muhammad Zain Abdullah with a huge hit from behind by Daniel Hammond in the 92 of the 42. Our points leader Arthur Xavier, but got carnage just everywhere here. But we'll be right back. Oh, we're not gonna be right back. We're gonna see what happened from another view here. Obviously, sorry about that. Here's another view of this. It's a hard hit. We're going to get a view from our points leader, Arthur Xavier's point of view here. See what happened in front of him. It's going to be a good view here. And we're also going to get a view from Brian James here in the 77 Swamp Rabbits car. Greatest sponsor ever. That was a hard hit there. But we'll be right back here from Sonoma for the finish. And we're seeing pit stops on the second and last lap of the race. Wow. And the 3 in the 77 Brian James, Ian Brandon's going to win this race now. And Brian James is going to finish second. Wow. What a turn of events here from Sonoma. Kai Rivera, not our second points, our points leader, not Kai Rivera though. Arthur Xavier is going to get third, it looks like. And he's going to get back on track this week, today. Obviously, he's not had a good, last 2 races haven't been pretty good to him. And it's going to be just fuel only, and they're going to lead back off pit road. but it looks like Ian Brandon's gonna win this race. But we'll be right back for the finish. And welcome back here to Sonoma, and they're gonna pit on the last lap of the race here. I have no clue what's just going on here. This is just an absolute honk of I don't even know. This race has just become a mess. It literally has. I don't know if they're gonna cross the line before pitting here. We'll see what happens here. I'm sorry about this finish here. I can't do anything about it. I'm trying to. It looks like Ian Brennan is going to win this race. I think he's going to cross the line. Or he will stop right at the line, and he does. Ian Brennan wins the race here from Sonoma. Congrats to him. You know, he pulls in the pit stall while doing so. It looks like the 6 car. Jeff Cameron's going to get second. Unless the race is already over. I guess it's already over. I didn't realize it's over already. I don't know what's going on. I literally have no clue what's going on, but here's your final results. I'm sorry about this finish. It's a mess and a half. Here it is. Sorry about the noise in the background. But here's your final results here. A lot of cars, a lot of carnage. Here's your final 10. Ian Brennan finishing first. Congrats to him for winning today's race. Finishing second, Brian James. Third, Steve Pollard. Fourth, Harley Tall 5th, Nick Lewis 6th, Austin Horton 7th, Arthur Xavier 8th, Nathaniel Gardner 9th, Jeff Cameron and finishing in 10th, Mitchell Collins. Sorry about the finish again. Well, here's the rest of your final results. I'm going to save this real quick. Here's your rest of your results here from Sonoma. And we'll see you guys on Wednesday at Memphis. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, everybody. 1 second. I'm going to make sure I write down the full center. Alright. See you guys next time.